What up, YouTube? Lamar Fashion, and wow, you guys, let's chop it up about diecast for real this time because I've got a truly vintage piece in front of you. This is a Tomy pocket cars. These are some vintage toys made by Tamika, and they are completely ridiculous. Let's take a look around the card because, of course, I'm going to crack it, but this is a very vintage piece. If you take a look at the bottom there, we got a 1974 date on this bad boy. That's pretty ridiculous. Made in Japan, you guys. See that? Completely awesome. Take a good look because it's going bye-bye. Let's free the piece. What is more fun, you guys, than cracking vintage stuff? Is this thing taped? I don't know. No, it's not. It's just me. That's user error, you guys. And we've got another vintage Ford, the Model T. Doesn't really get any more vintage than this in the collection. That's awesome, you guys. This is metal here. It's a thin metal. Well, I could be wrong. It could be plastic. I don't know. It kind of feels like metal, though. This is plastic. The base is plastic. It has a, let's take a look, a 77 date on it. So that's really cool. I'm really glad to add these little toys that are roughly as old as I am. Here's the first one I ever had. And you just saw the Roadster. So the Model T, you guys, I do collect Fords. And of all the Ford collectors out there in our little die-cast circles, I don't see anybody else collecting that casting. So shame on you. Now, another casting. I think I showed this recently. I don't really care. I'm actually going to finally have this thing loose because we're chopping up die-cast. And shame on me. I keep showing this. Reason being, this is my favorite Ferrari. I really didn't have storage for it loose, but because of a recent trade, let me crack this, with Todd Van Hammond, Crazy Todd, if you watch Champion DJK's channel. So I basically liquidated all my Formula One cars to him, and I was glad to do it because Todd is such a cool guy. He's really awesome. And so, for the record, this is my favorite Ferrari. This is the prettiest thing I think they've made, the 275. It really is. This is Kyosho mini car collection in 1/64 scale. So they come with plastic bases and to scale rubber tires. That's really nice. What else do I collect? Let's take a look. I collect Auto World. You guys know I collect Auto World. Nobody's doing die-cast metal better than Auto World right now. Way to go, round two. That's a sweet piece. You guys have seen these really quick around the card. Finally, I get to crack a Chevy Kingswood Estate. See, this is released too. So this is old. It has a 2013 date on it. And let's free the piece. I've got to get this thing out of here. I finally want to see this thing loose. Now, I recommend, even though I say I don't collect cardboard, but for Auto World, again, I'll say it again, because they are a true 1/64 scale, okay, if it's not gonna fit in a real garage, it ain't fitting in your cases. And this casting here is not fitting in your cases. So keep the box if you don't have a reliable way to store them, and that'll keep them nice so they won't get messed up in there, as long as you don't smash them. But another great casting by Auto World. I look forward to the variations that Air Hotbox is sending me. This thing is just sweet. This thing is a complete boat. I love how detailed Auto World bases are. And the skinny little rubber tires with a very authentic tread pattern. There we go. Got the hood open. Very detailed engine. I know Dave just reviewed this because I sent him one, but I wanted to crack one finally. That's cool. What else do I collect, you guys? Well, I like to collect green light. You guys know that. Love green light. Green light is what I refer to as the cheap out. So if you're hunting on the pegs, you want something really cool, go green light, because you can find that. Sometimes you can't find Auto World. Auto World's the best though for the money. Period. But anyway, what am I talking about? Yes, Green Light Hollywood, Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2, the 79 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. I honestly am going to have to watch that movie again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've seen it several times. Guys, I don't remember this car from this movie. Please comment below. Really quick on the back of the card. It's Uma Thurman, and she's ready to do damage. Free the peace. Trans Ams are really dope. Iconic for anyone really born in the 80s and in the 70s. I think, you like this car if you like muscle cars. And the chicken on this one is really, really cool. I haven't seen that anywhere but here. We've seen the black and gold with the Trans Ams because of Smokey and the Bandit. But that chicken is dope, you guys. Metal base, big old steamrollers. I think the hood opens on this. It probably doesn't. I'm not going to try. That is a futile effort on my part, I think. I'll just wind up breaking something or knocking down the jammer, and it's just not worth it. Let's keep it going. What else do I collect? One more thing I've got for you guys. M2. Hashtag Dave loves M2. We got to get Champion DJK to start collecting M2, because it wasn't like he was ruined enough because he collects Volkswagen buses, which is an endless casting to collect. That's okay, buddy, because I'm going to start collecting Ford Crown Victorias, which is an absolutely endless casting to collect, so I understand your pain. Now, one of my favorites, the 69 Ford F-250 Truck Contractor Special. And if you take a look at the packaging, it's in Spanish, so this particular one was sold in the Mexican market. The reason why I have it is because I came across it. Here, take a look. Because I came across it at the M2 warehouse sale. So that's the only reason why I have one. I'll go ahead and free the piece off camera. There we go. I don't know why. I've been really Ford crazy last couple months, I think. And insane for these trucks. See, the thing is, Joe Motor 49 got me started on these trucks because as castings, they're really nice. They're very interesting, and M2 really kills it. They say details like no other, and they mean it. I'm actually going to free the piece on this one. I keep these loose in a drawer because I don't really have a reliable place to display them right now. But that's okay. I like my stuff loose anyway. If I want to grab it and take pictures of it or do whatever, I can do that. When you keep your stuff in cardboard, all you can do is look at some cardboard. And that's pretty whack. Anyway, loving this truck. Again, metal base, rubber tires with tread. They look really, really nice. I think M2's stepping up their tire game. Hopefully they stop smashing them. But again, another Ford truck added to the collection. Don't like that. That looks terrible. Okay, I'm not going to let that bother me. You guys know no die-cast car can be perfect. And there we see under the hood. That's very detailed. Guys, M2 rocks, you guys. It's pretty dope. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys. I really enjoyed talking about some die cast, cracking a truly vintage piece, and adding another loose Ford truck to the collection. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Please feel free to subscribe. Thank you to all new subscribers. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.